The final play in Eugene, not a good one for Ohio State. 6 seconds left, down 1, and now there's no time left. Will Howard slides, and Will Howard holds his head in disappointment. A disappointing finish for the Buckeyes, a thrilling finish for Oregon as they're able to knock off number 2 Ohio State. As we talk winners and losers back here on CBS Sports HQ, built by the Home Depot, how doers get more done. Back here with Bryant McFadden and Richard Johnson. All right, winners and losers. Your biggest winner is who, B-Mac?
Quack, quack.
Yep.
The Ducks. Oregon, they're my biggest winner, and here's why. They play against a high-level team, one of the more talented teams in all of college football, and they took care of their business. This was a huge win for Oregon because if you look at their schedule coming in today's matchup against the Buckeyes, yes, they were undefeated, but the teams they were beating, they were not beating some of those teams convincingly. They had quarterback issues, especially in the red zone, untimely turnovers. Both issues improved dramatically. They won. Yes, it was only a 1-point win, but they won with style. Number 2, their quarterback finally looked like the guy that we thought we would see perform in a Ducks uniform throughout the entire season. That's a bright spot moving forward. So let's see how they can utilize this win to kind of keep the momentum going in their favor. But the Ducks, quack, quack, are my biggest winner.
My winner, white shirt, white out, Penn State. Easy. To be able to go west, get that victory over USC. How many times have we seen a Penn State team under James Franklin in a spot like this not be able to get it done? Well, they finally were able to get it done in this game. Cannot say enough about Tyler Warren. 17 receptions, ties an FBS record for receptions by a tight end. He is everything in that offense. He snapped it, he threw it, he caught it, he ran it, he did everything for them. Drew Aller, to be able to put the offense on his shoulders, I thought, as a passer, when they weren't getting too much from Keytron Allen or Nick Singleton in the run game, was huge. I thought Penn State being able to win that game the way they did, and now, as Josh Pate said to us earlier in the show, red carpet is open for Penn State. You beat Ohio State, you get to Indy, I mean, you're waltzing into the college football playoff.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Tyler Warren, have a day, kid. I mean, have a day, kid. Okay, what a winner that kid is on this day. All right, so from the biggest winner to the biggest loser, B-Mac, who disappointed you the most here in Week 7?
Ole Miss, the running Rebels. When you look at the loss today for them against LSU, number 1, it was another SEC opponent for them. They have 3 games against the SEC foes. They're 1-2 in those said matchups. So now you make it difficult for you to get an opportunity to be in that playoff conversation. Mathematically speaking, you're still in, but you're at the bottom of the SEC when it comes to conference games. Secondly, for me, when they're playing against better competition, they're struggling. Jackson Dart is not looking like the quarterback that we watch play against Furman and the Little Sisters of the Poor, right?
He was sacked 6 times.
He was sacked 6 times. He's holding the footballs too long, and his wide receiver's not getting open. So when you look at the separation that we're seeing from the teams that are winning in SEC play compared to a team like Ole Miss, an opportunity to stay within the pack, they allow themselves to kind of fall to the bottom of the pack, which is not a good thing. And you look at the rest of the schedule moving forward, they have no room for error. And last time I checked, they have a visit with the Bulldogs at home at some point in time before the season is over. That's not the team you want to go into a situation where it's do or die, along with some of the other formidable opponents they have left. So Ole Miss, they're my biggest loser.
I will also take Ole Miss as my biggest loser. This is a classic Ole Miss situation. You have a lot of hype in September. You finally play an SEC opponent that you are favored to beat and probably should beat, and you're not able to get it done. And then you play a rival and you go in and you get beat. It is classic Ole Miss for that to be the way of things. You know, we talked earlier in the day about how both of us took Garrett Nussmeier over Jackson Dart in the quarterback matchup, and Garrett Nussmeier performed the throw he had at the end of this. Are you kidding me?
End of regulation, 4th quarter.
Absolute seed for the touchdown. It's not open when he throws it. He throws it open.
Yeah.
That's a real quarterback. And so both of us had big questions about this Ole Miss team coming into this week, and they were answered. Not in a positive way for the Rebels, but they were answered.
Garrett Nussmeier dropping dimes out there, by the way. They never led before the game-winning touchdown. That is incredible for the Tigers. You don't just roll into Death Valley and get a win.
We watched that game together. It felt like the score was 20-16 for like 7 quarters. Yeah. And then it was 23-16. And to your point, they tied it. LSU did. And the first lead happened when they won the game. Think about that.
LSU's 14th straight home win. That is one of the toughest places to play in all of college football, and Ole Miss finds out firsthand, our biggest loser here in Week 7.